The very act of trying to ignore what was in front of me was the hardest part about my journey when I first got into this whole process of manifestation. I just could not, A, wrap my head around, or B, actually accomplish the act of seeing something glaringly in my way and just, no, don't know what that is. Didn't work for me very well. And once I made this little shift, that's when it became much easier to navigate through reality and still create what I want to experience. So if you're struggling with this whole process of ignore what's in front of you, then this is the video for you. Hi everyone, my name is Matthew, and from this moment forward, I am your best manifestation coach. Now, my intention with this channel is to show up on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays to provide you the clearest, most informative and practical information on manifestation so you can go forward and create the life of your dreams. So if that's something that you need in a channel, a failsafe that you can go back to get consistent information, it would massively benefit you if you subscribed to this one, and be sure to click that bell icon so you don't miss any future videos. As you're enjoying this video, if you could also drop me a like and a comment, it just helps me know you've enjoyed it and what you've enjoyed about it, or maybe even if you want some advice, you can get some down there as well. But it also helps push it out on the algorithm to help other like-minded individuals that could do with this message. Like I said, the very act of trying to ignore things in front of you, to me, was very difficult and also didn't necessarily make sense. Now, I know that within the manifestation community, and I've even done a video on it myself in the past, there is this idea of being delusional, delulu. And yes, I think that that is the case as far as you are choosing to focus on an outcome to bring it in, just the same as fearing a potential outcome is delusional, because neither exist in this present moment, so both are delusional acts of focus, so choose your delusion. So yes, I do still stand by delusion being a key fundamental within the manifestation community, manifestation process. But what I mean when I say delusional is ignoring the objective fact of the present moment can be very difficult for the very functioning of the mind. Your mind is what creates your reality through what is fed to the subconscious mind, and it of course pushes it out. There is a side of your mind that is always going to be linked to this 3D reality. You have senses that link you to this reality. You have a side of you that looks at things and say, if I put my hand on a hot stove, it's going to burn, so maybe don't do it again. That lion is roaring at me, ready to bite my head off. Maybe don't try and boop its nose. There's things that your mind see in this 3D reality to use as survival things, or pattern recognition, confirmation bias, so on. So trying to ignore a very key fundamental part of A, your survival in the present moment, and B, the side of your mind that is developed around this survival instinct, puts your mind in discord. Puts your mind in a little bit of, contradiction to itself. While yes, I do absolutely think that we shouldn't give in to fear, and we shouldn't give in to the human ego, and we shouldn't allow it to run its course, trying to ignore things that are very blatantly affecting your internal world, whether that be mental survivability, emotional survivability, or actual physical survivability. And it amazes me that I have to point that out, but I had a client not too long ago tell me that one of the coaches they went to said not to leave an abusive relationship, but instead to ignore it and go inward and see the change. I don't feel like I should have to specify your physical safety, but apparently I do. So I don't think it is the best thing, and my experiences reflect that it's not the best thing, to try to ignore the side of your mind that is just simply screaming out for survival-based comfort. Instead, accept what is and do what is necessary to overcome it in the moment, but also accept and choose to indulge in the fact that things can and will change if you do the inner work. So what does this mean? Accepting what is doesn't mean you like it. It doesn't mean you condone it. It doesn't mean you're asking for more of it. Accepting what is in the moment and doing what is necessary to overcome it is setting that side of your mind at ease that keeps flaring up all of these, but what if you fail? But what if this? But what if that questions? Or he doesn't want you anyway, she doesn't want you anyway, look what they've done. It quietens that side because you are doing what is necessary to quieten it down. But by understanding that going to the end result creates a new outcome, you are bringing something new in to replace what you're experiencing. Of course, if it's something super minor, like your specific person took a couple minutes extra to respond and you're like, whatever, ignore it. Obviously, I'm not talking about insignificant things. But if it's something that's genuinely impacted you, do not try to just end result, because A, that's painful for you internally, because you're going to find yourself bottling up those emotions. You may find anger, frustration, disappointment, all of these things explode at a later date. Just the same as if you were to put a lid on a boiling pan of water, it's going to bubble over. But additionally, because you haven't dealt with it, it comes back. And then you've got more and more triggers to deal with. But by accepting, say, yes, I do feel angry because I was left on red. My body is asking for insert thing, positive music, just to make myself feel a little bit more empowered in the moment. I'm going to go do that. You do that, you bring the mind down, you calm the mind, you show the mind, I'm not in any danger. Being left on red, not fun, but I'm not in danger. Calm down, because they're in a loving relationship with me. They'll message me whenever they can, because this is my person. They're probably just busy right now. I will hear from them, because there's nothing to be concerned about. We are in a healthy relationship. Everything will work out. You go back to that end result and you bring that end result in. By doing this, you set the mind at ease that feels like all the alarm bells go off when something is triggering, that you're basically just smothering up and not allowing to do its job. But of course, it's your mind, so it's going to be constantly screaming to do its job. You're allowing that side to quieten because you're accepting how you feel, or you're accepting what has happened from a non-judgment based standpoint. And then once you've done what is necessary to move through it, you then go back onto the end result. When I say non-judgment, what I mean is I feel this, and this is why, and this is what my body or mind need in this moment. A judgment-based standpoint was, I feel this because they don't want me, because of this, because I'm not good enough because of this. Them leaving you on red doesn't, unless they've stated so, doesn't outright state they don't want you. We've all had experiences where we thought we messaged and realized we didn't click send. Or we checked our phone and then something happened and it took our attention. Or our phone died right as we opened the text. Or something like that. So unless they've outright stated to you that they don't want you, being left on red isn't an immediate they don't want me. There are reasons it could have happened. But by looking at it and saying they've left me on red, they don't want me, that's placing a judgment on it. That's indulging in this reality. That's what you don't want to be doing. But accepting it to say, I feel upset because I've been left on red. My mind wants me to listen to some powering Miley Cyrus's I Can Buy Myself Flowers song to make myself feel like I'm back on top. That's non-judgment of what you feel, non-judgment of the circumstances, a solution to bring yourself out of that state. Once you're in that, pumped up mood, some people want to do breath work, some people meditation, some people exercise. Again, whatever your body and mind need, then it doesn't matter because we're in a loving relationship. It doesn't matter because there's much better jobs that want me right now anyway. It doesn't matter because the most perfect house is mine now anyway. Obviously, whatever you were left on red for, interview, specific person, yada, yada, yada. But by doing this, you quieten the side of your mind that is flaring off, the side that keeps creeping back in when you try to ignore it. You're quietening that side of it, you're giving what it needs, you're giving it its little snack to chew on, while you get the rest of the work done. while the side of your mind that will help you create your reality gets to work bringing your reality in. When I say accept, I don't mean indulge in. That's a key difference that I want you to understand. Indulging in is, everything is going wrong. Why do I not get what I want? Why don't they want me? Blah, blah, blah. That's indulging. Ignoring is, la, 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 I don't see it. Ow, it keeps coming up. Why does it keep coming up? I'm getting frustrated, but la, 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 I don't see it. I'm going to affirm through these tears. Frustrating, painful, agonizing, anger-inducing. Accepting is, yes, I feel this way. This is why I feel this way. This is what I need to overcome this. You do that thing to overcome it. Great. I'm in a loving relationship with them anyway, so there's no need to be concerned. Everything is always working out for me anyway, so I have nothing to worry about. Everything is always working in my favor, so I can sit back, relax, and let it happen. That is accepting reality for what it is, doing what is necessary to overcome it, but still using the key fundamentals of manifestation to allow you to go forward. In my view and my experiences, that is a much better way of manifesting than the la 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 method. Because we've all tried the la 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 method, and how many of us just feel like it just keeps coming back? Or how many of us feel like we're doing the right thing, but we just keep feeling worse? We keep feeling like shit when we wake up, or things like that. Not to say the la 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 method hasn't worked for other people, but from a consistency basis, I see accepting, moving on from, and creating from a state of consciousness to be the most effective. So I highly recommend you try it. I really hope this video has helped. If it has, drop me a like and a comment to let me know. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you need some help on a one-to-one basis to break through the barriers that are stopping you from getting your manifestation, down below in the comment section and the description are the links to my website where I can help you with just that once you grab one of the services. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.